I tapped into the collective. The minute I tapped into you guys, the door went and I heard the bell go, and I live on the 3rd floor of like a massive Victorian house. So I had to run all the way down the stairs. There's only like one bell and it wasn't even for me. It was supposed to posty for someone else. But as I tapped into you guys, I felt like someone they'd been hit in the stomach. And then there was that rushing of opening the door and then, oh, it's not for you. It feels like you have somebody who has effed around and found out, if that makes sense. All right. They effed around and found out. They opened a door that wasn't for them. And look at this. Old ex, dead relationships and old ways. And what is it? It's a door. They're trying to open this door again. And you have blocked in reverse, moved on. I'm sorry if I'm breathless. It's because I ran up 3 flights of steps and down 3 flights of steps. And I'm not that fit. So excuse me. Moved on. Nothing to say. Stop calling. And it was in reverse. So I don't feel like somebody here has been able to get around your protection measures or anything like that, but they definitely energetically invaded someone, like went into their boundaries without permission, disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself. And I asked Spirit what was behind the door that felt like a sucker punch that was really disappointing for them. Boom. Look what came out. Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. And look at even the way that like he's standing. He's like, be what? Like, yeah, be please. B word please. You thought you were going to come in, like sneak in. Got a reality check with daydreaming in reverse. Do you want me to put this one down? Yes or no? No. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about what is happening here. Because it feels like, I'm going to cough. I need to clear my throat. Excuse me. It feels like someone was very cocky, very arrogant, very sure of themselves and their abilities when it came to either energy harvesting, tapping into other people's emotions, something here without permission. And they tried doing it to you. They could have paid someone else to try and do it for you, and they got B slapped. They got B word slapped by an angel, or by your guardian angel. And it wasn't just that happened. This guardian angel has been following them around, like when you see a crow that gets very territorial, and if you get too close to its nest, it will bring all its cousins, it will bring all its mum, its dad, its friends. That's the one. And they'll follow you and they'll scare the crap out of you. And that's what I'm getting here. When I was in my 20s, I used to work out on my lunch break outside the daycare centre that I worked in. And there was a tennis court on the side of this daycare centre. And I used to run around it. And I had, this is how long ago it was, I had my iPod headphones in. My iPod. And I didn't realise that there was a crow bouncing off of my head, more or less that much away from my head. And it's because I think I got too close to a nest. And I looked up and it was back before I realised that crows are wonderful things. And I scared the crap out of me, ran out of the tennis court, ran inside, and I ended up pulling my groin. I remember it was like bad juju, right? So this is what we've got going on here. Tell me about Archangel Michael. Oh, Archangel Michael has too much to say. Can I get like one card on the angel protection, please, Spirit? Just one. Sassy. I heard the word sassy. Smell the roses, slow down, take some you time, get out into nature. So you are being asked by your angels to ground yourself more. The reason why this person got so close to trying to get into your energy is because you may be run down. I don't know if you're watching this when it is flu season, if you're tired, if you've been overworking, there is a need to get yourself out into nature, or at least get yourself out into a quiet green space. We have karmics in reverse with third parties, haters, and lesson learned. So there's no haters around you. You are very protected. I think also you're being told that if you go out into nature or into a green space, you'll be able to ground any energy that's being sent towards you anyway. Clear your head. Okay, can I get one more, please? Please and thank you. Thank you. narcissist is coming out. And then you have clingy with your old ex. These cards seem to be flinging themselves out very quickly, so it does feel like this this reading will be packed full of energy, or packed full of very not curt words, but I feel like your guides want you to pay attention to something here. This is not like a whimsical kind of reading. This is pay attention. This is what you're doing right. This is what they'd like you to do other than what you're doing. I don't want to say wrong, because I don't think anyone is ever wrong. It says egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. So this person here is definitely trying to get your attention, definitely trying to get in your energy. It does feel like they're getting their butt whipped by the divine, though, to be quite honest. I'm going to take a quick drink of my tea because I'm so thirsty. And I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Bronwen. Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's always good to have new faces. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. I'm going to be ringing this bell. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and in 1. There was like a little bit of a pause on that last ring. Something needs to be shaken out. I don't feel like there is someone attached to your energy. I feel like there is someone who is this that's considering maybe getting back with an ex, or maybe going after somebody who's like an old type or pattern. Yeah, let's have a look over here. What's going on here? It feels like the way that you ground that energy out of you, or you bring it into more of a clear understanding of what you want, is by being out in nature or in a green space. Someone may have done a house cleansing recently and it worked, but there's a need to do a body cleansing. So it could be having a salt bath if you only have a shower. It could be using a salt scrub while you're in the shower and setting intention. But there is definitely a need to get outside. Someone may have been inside their home for too long as well. Okay. Tell me about this blocked energy in reverse. What have we got going on here? You deleted me, cut off, digital closure, and cold exit. So yeah, there's something here that is still floating around you, and I don't know if it's floating around you in your mental body or in your emotional body, because there's someone online here that is still connected to you. Boundaries. Tell me about boundaries, please. Thank you. You lost me, final straw, self-respect, and power move, and it's upside down. Okay, something needs to be closed out, because someone here is, they're not worth your time, and they think that they are. This can be past energy though. Please take it as it resonates, because my readings are timeless. I do not believe that time is linear. So we can be picking up on past, present, or future energy, an amalgamation of all three of those. Tell me about Archangel Michael. What message do you have, Archangel Michael? It says here, stalking their socials. Somebody's watching your socials and you need to block them. And you know who this is. Stalking their socials, watching, lurking, secretly obsessed. You know who this is. This person has overstepped the mark more than once, emotionally, spiritually, esoterically. Tell me about smell the roses. Tell me to do it again. Okay. Smell the roses. And like this morning, I felt the real need to carry around a load of selenite. Like I've got selenite on. I sleep with selenite anyway. But I really had a calling to take this big lump and just have it in my bra. Too much information, sorry. So there is a need here to cleanse something away. Block and bless, boundary. Look at that. Boundary is boundary. No contact and closure. Okay. And look at where she's sat as well. She's sat in a green space. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay, someone here may need to go on a social media blackout as well. And I mean, What does that say? If I'm telling you, and my work is on social media, that you need to stop watching tarot, or you need to stop just being on social media, and it doesn't mean that you have to cut it off forever. It could be for a day, it could be for a week, whatever your soul calls you to do, right? But there is definitely a need here to ground back into, I heard reality, and I say that with love, not with judgment, and to connect back into Mother Gaia. Okay, can I get one more for this narcissist, please? Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. You're my substance. Craving, highs and crashes, emotional addiction. Okay, so there is definitely an attachment here in the emotional body. I think that your emotional body and their emotional body may be attached, or maybe connecting with each other in the astral. Okay, living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally and sentimental. Yes, there's something going on here with a past energy, or an energy that reminds you of someone from your past. And you're being told the way that you ground this completely and severed this is by getting yourself out into nature. I think that's really important for someone here. Do you want me to do more? No, I've been told no. So I'm going to keep this one really, really short. I'm going to close down by having a look at the tea leaf oracle. A wish will be granted. So a wish will be granted for you, but you have to take action. You literally have to take action. Tell me about this unblocked and undeleted. Okay. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So it feels like somebody who is watching your socials feels that they still have a chance with you, be that an ex or someone else that just holds old timeline energy, simply because you haven't completely closed the door. That door, do you remember at the start we were talking about a door being open and then being disappointed by what's there? I feel like the only reason that door opened is because you let them. And I'm not saying that to judge you in any way, shape or form. And you had Archangel Michael or an angel there going, absolutely not. The door may be open, but we're standing here. You need to close the door. I think you need to close the door, and you need to completely, it will almost like send this message, whether that is emotionally through your emotional body, through your astral body, that you're not interested, or that wound that connects you is something that you are healing, and you will be healing without them. Okay, yeah, because look, romance is in the air, is in reverse. Tell me about boundaries, please. Boundaries and you lost me. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So they honestly feel like they have some sort of chance with you, which is why they keep pushing their energy out towards yours. The most difficult part of a situation is over is upside down. You are being protected here from this person being able to kind of like, I don't know, what they're trying to put their claws into you in some way. I feel like this is their, not punishment, but their karma is seeing you glow, grow and expand without them. Seriously. But take care, enemies are working against you. This person's energy is all over the shop. This is the reason why Archangel Michael is on your team. Tell me about block and bless. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay, we've got more flowers coming out here. Get yourself out into nature, please. Marriage is coming out here. So this person may have wanted to marry you. This may be an ex-husband, ex-wife. Your psychic ability, trust your intuition with this. I do feel like this person is bringing drama, or they will bring drama if you leave that door open for them. Yeah. Someone working against you behind your back is coming out here. Oi. 1 second. Can I get a couple more, please? Your glow up seems to be really rubbing them up the wrong way, because you have got somebody here who wants to continue to connect with you and draw from your emotional energy, but it's to do with manipulation. But their karma is watching you grow. watching you step into an Empress energy. I feel like you are already High Priest or High Priestess, but there's something here that they are holding back when it comes to how you harvest and take back your energy. And the need to go out into nature is really, really strong here. Really strong. You've got a financial pinch coming out. The more that you stay connected to this person, the more it's going to drain your finances. We have Star, guaranteed success coming out here. And last one, please and thank you. Time to go out and have fun, but it was in reverse. There's a need to avoid those that will encourage you to lower your inhibitions, to lower your auric protection, whether that's alcohol, substances. This red energy here being very much to do with the root chakra, but in a distorted manner. Why do I feel like I want more of these before I go? Can you tell me a bit more about this? Affairs with your family is upside down. This person may push that you are soul family, that you're meant to be together. I keep hearing loss and regret, loss and regret, loss and regret. And I don't know if that loss and regret is coming from them because they feel like they're missing out on being with you, or if the loss and regret will be from you ignoring the message and leaving that door open. Really, that's for you to determine. Thank you. Goal-orientated person has come out. You've also got pay attention to your work. There's a need to pay attention to your work right now. I feel like the person working against you, this is a very goal-orientated person. They are trying to push into your emotions. Pay attention to your work here. Because the person working against you is watching your social media. But you're protected. You are really, really protected here. Okay, part of their karma is feeling like something is lacking from their life, perhaps love, money, or goals. If this is your ex, if this is somebody from your past, they are literally getting to watch you become the person that you said that you would become. To not only that, but like learn the skills that you said you would learn or that you would develop more. But the door needs to be closed. You need to close that door. You need to close that door. Successfully overcoming a problem. You will. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed, that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.